Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be, as you can tell from the title, talking about 5 things they didn't tell you before you started your Candida diet. Now they meaning peers, friends, professionals, naturopath, maybe even your doctor told you, maybe you heard it on the internet. However you diagnosed or got diagnosed with it, and then however you then began to heal yourself. These are really important things you need to know. And I don't talk like I know it all. I really don't. I can only speak from my experiences with it, of course. And that's all this channel is about, just me sharing my experiences and sharing my recipes and sharing my tips. Sorry about that. Let me mute my phone. I get the sense that a lot of you that watch these videos, you're new to this whole thing, you're new to the whole journey, and you want the quickest thing ever. You want that magic pill that'll kind of get rid of all of your suffering. And I'm here to tell you, there's no such thing. Sorry, I know, and I was like you too. I was in that rut. I was in that place where I was just like, wow, I just wish it could just go away, but it doesn't happen like that, to be honest. So here is what you'll need in addition to, of course, changing your diet. But these are some 5 factors that you will have to keep in mind and come to accept and embrace as you embark on your own Candida diet journey. Let me start with number 1. If I can find it, and I'll share it. I've also been drinking, this holds 2.5 liters of water. It's about 6 p.m. Can I finish this in the next 4 hours? We'll find out. No, really, I need to finish this because I realize I'm not drinking enough water in a day, and I've started to work out and lift weights now, so I definitely need to get my water intake. Okay, so number 1, what you'll need to know in order to start your Candida diet cleanse are the mental aspects of it. You need to first accept life for what it is and be prepared to make the next steps and change your life. So are you mentally prepared for this? Do you know what this is, and do you know the steps you'll need to take in order to conquer it? That being said, it's not easy. It's not black and white. You just get it first try. It'll have to be a journey, so you're gonna have to come to terms with mistakes. Sometimes you can have 10 days that are great, and then that one day where you ate that chocolate bar that then backtracked you in a whole bad habit sort of loop or cycle. You have to be prepared for that and be like, this is gonna happen. These are mistakes that may happen and that I can't really beat myself up over it, and I just know that this is a part of the process. So it's about mentally preparing for that. And I guess you can't really ever do that before getting into it, but just know that that's one of the biggest factors. You gotta accept it mentally, and you gotta just be ready to roll with it. And don't be so hard on yourself. Number 2, and this is a big one, learning to say no. Now this can transcend beyond your Candida diet cleanse, and this can just be a lesson to teach you in life of how to say no, and this is still something that I am coming to terms with, but I'm starting to, figure out about myself. Another thing that I learned is you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. Trust me when I tell you, because those people that you don't know, those people in bars, those people at the networking events, those people at work, they'll want to question you to the death, and you really don't owe them that deep of an explanation unless you want to. But if someone is like pressuring you to eat that chocolate bar or take this alcoholic drink, no thank you, I can't, because of the way my body is set up. Whatever you want to say, but you don't have to sit there or stand there and give them a 10 to 15 minute explanation, because 1, they're not listening, 2, they don't really care, and 3, it's not their life, it's your life, and you can do whatever you need to do to get where you need to go. And no one will ever really understand that except for yourself and maybe someone else that's going through something similar. Number 3, know yourself. Now once again, this is something that I'm still coming to terms with, as I do give into peer pressure from time to time, but you won't if you really know yourself and if you're good with saying no. little bit about what I mean to know yourself is beyond knowing what you should and shouldn't be doing, but know that this is a journey and that you have to forgive yourself. Now that's something that I didn't do early on when I started this cleanse. I would, like I said, I'd have 20 consecutive days, perfect, no cheating whatsoever, and then I would cheat, and then I would just beat myself up over it, feel really down and depressed about it, and just be like, I ruined everything, I ruined my life, I have to start by, day one again. And that's not like that. It's a journey. You're going to face obstacles, you're going to face downfalls and shortcomings. What really proves your character is how well you can pick up after that. And that's just life in general. No one's life is like this or like this. There's always bumps in the road. There's always something to backtrack you. There's always something to take you off your course. And what really builds your character and proves who you really are is how much you can pivot and get yourself back on the right track. So yeah, don't ever think you failed because you had a day that you picked out and that your Candida came back even worse. Just take that for what it was. It was a day, it was a weak moment, it was a week, it was a weak month. Just get back to what you need to do. Get back to the basics, get back to that foundation, and keep it moving. And another thing I want to add to that is don't make your life Candida. That's what I did. And I was like, it made me sick, like literally and figuratively. Like I was magnifying this little microscopic thing and turning that into my life, and just thinking that I can't do certain things because of this, or like it was just stupid. So just remember that you have a life, remember that you have an identity, and just remember that this is not your life. You have a life beyond this. Number 4, because I think that's where we left off because my camera stopped recording. But anyways, number 4 is knowing that mind, body, emotional, spiritual, it will be an overall lifestyle change, or just an overall change. So beyond the dieting, beyond the little tedious routine that you may have to stick to, know that so much more is going to come out of it, more that you can even imagine. And you'll notice that when you think clearly, when you're focused, a lot will come into your life. You'll be more creative, you'll have a better handle of your life, better handle on relationships, and yeah, you never know. And you will get there, trust me. You will get there, and everything will be worth it in the end. All of those nights where you're like, oh, I really wanted that chocolate bar today, and just knowing that you can overcome cravings is such an empowering feeling. So keep that in mind. The last tip, which is pretty much a very important tip and can actually affect how well you do within the whole cleanse, the whole journey, is whether you have positive reinforcement in your life. So that can come in the form of the people that you talk to the most, so friends, family, a boyfriend or girlfriend, husband or wife, your children. This can also be in the form of media that you digest daily, that you look at daily. So of course that's Instagram, that's Twitter, that's Facebook, that's what you watch, that's what you digest on a daily basis. Is it positive? Is it uplifting? Is it empowering? And is it making you feel good? I listen to podcasts about just positive reinforcement, just hearing really great quotes, and things that will really help train my mind to think better, instead of thinking negative. And that's what I've realized about myself, is that, I don't know if it's taught, but it's very natural to be like, you can't do this, or I can't do this, or I won't succeed. It's like, why do we think that? And it's just about retraining my mind otherwise. And so that's a part of positive reinforcement that I like to adhere to and I like to listen to. So maybe that'll help you. Of course, finding sources online, this being one of them, forums, anything online with a community where you can go to and learn and hear about the experience that other people had with Candida diet. That's what's going to keep you heading in the right directions, and keep you grounded. So thank you for taking the time out to watch me or listen to me ramble and talk about 5 key steps that they didn't tell you about before you started your Candida diet journey, or it doesn't even matter if you're just learning about these now and you've already been on the journey, but I know for sure that these will help keep you focused, help keep you in the right direction, and know that you can overcome this, and that you will learn so much about yourself and life and love, and you'll learn to love yourself through this. I just hope you're able to take away something positive from this, and I hope it helped you out. Please let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see next. I keep trying new things because I don't know what's gonna hit or not. I was saying before that I don't want this to just be a Candida channel because I'm more than Candida, but I like coming on here and talking about my experiences with it as I work through it. It's a journey for me, it's a learning journey for me, so I love sharing, you know, things that I've experienced, supplements I'm taking, recipes I've created, and I just hope that it is able to help a lot of people out there, which I think it is. So yeah, thank you for the support. I thank you for 1,000 subs. Please let me know what you want to see from me, because I don't know, otherwise I'm guessing. So let me know what you'd like to see, what you'd like to hear me talk about. If you want me to be a little bit more transparent because I'm kind of shy, definitely let me know so I can give you what you are looking for. So that being said, let me go finish the rest of this, which looks like it's not moving even though I take humongous gulps. But yeah, I hope you have a great rest of the day. Bye, thank you for watching.